Hi, everyone. So let's do a reading for the weekend ahead or for approximately the next 3 days from whenever you're watching this. But my intention is for the weekend or the next 3 days for you, whenever that is. I'd like to start by rolling a zodiac sign. It's not because this will be your sign, but I just want to know the energies that we're meant to be working with this weekend. So we have Capricorn. And the sign of Capricorn is a very practical one. It can be about our goals. It can be what we're dedicated to, what we want to achieve, the things that we focus on, our rules, our resourcefulness, our business-minded selves, our practical selves. So let's see as we go what this has to do with. But I have 4 tarot decks here, 3 of which I will use for clarification. So let's just see what comes through. So we're starting with Death, Ace of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, 9 of Wands. Underneath, 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles coming in with the Ace of Cups. Then we have the Sun card, which I'm going to flip over just to make sure we're abiding by the YouTube guidelines. 5 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and underneath everything, we're getting the Fool. And I love that we're seeing the Fool underneath everything, because this is really letting me know that since this is the hidden potential, that you're probably releasing something. You could be releasing defensiveness, because I see the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, but we'll see as we go. But it feels like with the Fool being the hidden potential, that there is definitely an energy of some kind of acceptance, some kind of growth, and that you know you're going the right way, that it's inevitable that you're getting to where you want to be. That's what the Fool under the deck is telling me. So that's a great way to start out the energy of this weekend. So, but let's go through this column by column. So we have Death coming in with the 10 of Cups. And this is your current state right now. And this is what I meant by it feels like you're accepting something, you're releasing something, you're going the right way, you're growing. It feels like you've gone through a massive transformation, and that whatever that was that made you transform in the way that you did, it's really making you extremely happy. So it feels like you're in a good place right now. The 10 of Cups is also my card of family. So this might have to do with your family, but it doesn't matter, because everyone's 10 of Cups can be something different. And we'll see how it applies as we go. But something about this massive transformation you've gone through feels very freeing to me. Like you're released from something and now you're free and you feel very happy in this energy. It just feels very uplifting that this change that you went through was needed, but now it's like I can feel this weight lifting right off of your shoulders because of it. And I can see with these 5 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, because I keep wanting to jump ahead. I keep being drawn to those energies. It does give me the feeling like you set some boundaries with someone or something, or there's something you're dealing with that's a little bit difficult, but it feels like you have changed. And so now it's going to be different. And then with these 2 aces coming together, I love this, because this is your new beginning. The Fool is a 0 and the aces are 1s, which means you are focused on a brand new future of some kind. There's something new for you that's just rolling in right now. And it feels like there is not only an overflowing of happiness, because we have the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups, and in your current energy, it's already there. But it feels like emotional blocks have been lifted, because when I see the Death followed by 2 aces, it means blocks in your chakras have been lifted, or blocks in your energy have been lifted. And now you're free. And I keep getting that word free I keep wanting to say free. So you're free of something, you're free to do something, you're free to start something. There's something brand new and you're on the right path. And it feels like with this Ace of Pentacles that there has been some kind of payoff for your efforts in the form of a new beginning of some kind for you. So whatever that is for you, if it's a new relationship, you just freed yourself out of a relationship, if you just freed yourself from a job and you're ready to start something new, make it make sense for you. But this seems pretty clear so far. It seems like you have a challenge though with this Eight of Pentacles. So whatever this is that you're starting new, it's going to be a challenge for you in the sense that now it's time to really do the hard work. But the Eight of Pentacles also tells me that there's such a potential here for money to come in, that it's a good investment, that there could be some kind of a raise in your money, some kind of an increase in your money. But the challenge is going to be for you to not only work hard, put your nose down and work hard, but also with the sun being in your challenge position to stay optimistic. So sometimes when we embark on a new journey with the Fool, we're very excited and we go skipping along, and then the Fool falls off the cliff and thinks, oh crap, now that I'm here, I actually have to do the thing. And so that's the challenge, it looks like. The universe is giving you opportunities here, and there are two opportunities here. Something that you love and something that will probably make you money, or at least be somehow resourceful for you, because the pentacles are that earth, tangible energy. But when the universe gives you opportunities, you have to take the opportunity and do the work. So that's what I have from that, is now it's time to do the work. You're ready to do it, but now you got to do it. But you've awakened to this. With these two aces here, it feels like you're getting an energetic upgrade, and it's like this new way of being. You have a whole new blank canvas in front of you that you can do what you wish, but stay optimistic and continue to work hard. The message that's coming through here with the High Priestess and the Five of Wands, this is internal. This conflict is internal because I'm seeing the High Priestess here. And the High Priestess is really giving me this energy of the same that the Fool was giving me, to release something, to know on an intuitive level that even when you feel that you can't do it, or even if you feel conflicted in your own mind, or even if you feel like there's too much competition, if it's something that you want to start, the High Priestess is here reminding you to stay devoted to whatever it is that you are doing, because you intuitively know with the Ace of Cups and the High Priestess that this transformation you just went through was meant to put you on this path. So whatever this project is that you want to start, the High Priestess is reminding you to keep working hard, stay optimistic, and don't let small hiccups or insecurities or competition get in your way, to really stay in your intuitive space and know that this is your path and you're going the right way. So it feels like by the end of the weekend, though, you're still going to feel a little bit guarded and you're holding back. So what I'm getting from these two, and I'm also getting some advice coming through, so I'm going to try to give you everything that's coming in. But this Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles tells me that by the end of the weekend, perhaps you haven't started working on this project. You know what it is, you know what's in front of you, you know the opportunities involved, but now you're just still trying to get those intuitive hits. You're still trying to, it's like the intuitive hits aren't coming quite in yet by the end of the weekend, and you're still holding back from doing the work. But I do get the sense that the advice coming through here is to commit to this, though, that by next week, take this weekend perhaps to meditate and get in touch with those strong intuitive hits that are trying to come through, and to understand that you are on the right track, and to work on this project, whatever that is for you, and to really to commit to this. So maybe this weekend you don't have to necessarily start building that business or starting that new career or writing the book or starting the website, or what, make it make sense for you, whatever this project is that you are clearly starting on, embarking on. Take the weekend to meditate, and then perhaps start on Monday. Really get it, rolling up your sleeves and getting the work done on Monday. That's what I have so far. So, but I would like to use these other three tarot decks to get some advice, to see where you are, maybe to see just some more energies that we may have missed. So, but yes, this idea of you really meditating this weekend is coming through very strongly. And also, I'm not seeing any swords. So that's curious. Because maybe I'm getting this sense that this, wow, and that Nine of Wands popped out again. So there is this feeling a little bit that your intuition is blocked this weekend. So don't make any moves, I think, towards this weekend. Again, I'm just still getting sit and meditate and try to get those messages to come through. So with Death and the Ten of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, Judgment, and the Five of Swords. There's some swords, finally. So it explains why we didn't see any swords at all. Because if you try to do this with your thinking mind and not your intuition, you're going to talk yourself right out of it. So this Three of Wands and Judgment are saying to really allow your intuition to come through to help you make the decision, because Judgment is here saying this is a high level decision. You can decide not to do whatever this is you're destined to do because you're afraid of the competition, or you're talking yourself out of it, or you feel like it's not for you. This is a high level decision that requires your intuition. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles are clarified by the Six of Swords coming in after the Five of Swords, the Chariot, and the King of Pentacles. Wow. So the Six of Swords and the Chariot card are both cards of moving forward. The Six of Swords is more of a card of escape, where you've escaped something here with the Death card, but now you're starting something brand new with the Fool card and the two aces. So, but the Chariot helps to move that forward. You've escaped it, but now go. And the King of Pentacles coming in with the Ace of Pentacles is reminding me that once you do the work, you're going to become the King of Pentacles. You will become King Midas. That whatever this is you're working on is meant for you, and the resources are going to start coming in. You just have to use your intuition and stay on target. So the Eight of Pentacles and the Sun are coming in with the Five of Cups, the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. So you have two kings representing this challenge position. This is saying to me, step straight into your king power, and anyone can be a king. You are the king in this case, the King of Cups and the King of Wands. And I love that because it's saying that not only are you going to overcome all these wands, because there's no better card in the deck than the King of Wands to overcome a Five of Wands and a Nine of Wands, that all of this conflict that you feel you're in internally, you're going to use your courage to overcome that. But I love that the King of Cups is here too, because this is telling me that you love whatever this project is that you're working on. And that without doing it, this Five of Cups is here saying release any doubts, release any regrets, release anything. Because the King of Cups, again, same concept. There's no better card in the deck to tackle a Five of Cups than the King of Cups. So it's like you've positioned yourself just perfectly to overcome all of the trials in here, the fives in here. Your energy is showing up so strong and so powerful that you're going to be able to talk yourself back into doing whatever you may be talking yourself out of. But you got to get through this weekend and do it in a very meditative way. So the High Priestess and the Five of Wands are coming in with the Five of Swords again. Five of Swords, Five of Wands. This is what you're trying to talk yourself out of it. There's the Shadow, so that's the Devil card in this deck. Again, this concept of I can't do it, I'm not good enough, I'm too insecure to do it, there's too much competition, I don't know how to do it, other people are better than me. Whatever that is, that's the shadow side. You're trying to talk yourself out of it. And these Five of Swords is your thinking mind. And this High Priestess is reminding you, don't use your thinking mind. Use your intuition, stay optimistic, and start doing the work, because you're showing up as three kings. King of Pentacles, King of Cups, and King of Wands. Then we have the Strength card here. That is overpowering this conflict that you have with yourself. This is the universe saying, you've totally got this. You're King Midas. Go get your bag. Work on this project. It's for you. And then finally, the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles is coming in with the Ace of Wands. So now you have three aces. The Four of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. So there's two fours there now. and the Empress. This is about meditation. This is definitely about meditation, because this Four of Swords is really not allowing your thinking mind to take over. This is taking a break, which is what we've been saying. Don't do anything this weekend. If you start doubting yourself, you start doubting this new endeavor, don't make any moves this weekend. Take a break, put it to rest, do what you think is fun, take care of yourself. And these new beginnings are really going to start, it feels like next week, to put your head down, roll up your sleeves, and do the work. The Empress is here, the King of Pentacles is here, the King of Wands, and Strength. This is very clear that this is for you. And there's 3 aces and a Fool. Whatever this is that you want to start, I implore you to start it. Don't talk yourself out of it, because the cards are saying this is your thing, this is your destiny, you're meant to do this. You're probably going to make a lot of money doing it, and it's going to increase your intuition. So use your intuition over your shadow side. Don't talk yourself out of it, but maybe start on Monday and allow the weekend to show you what these cards are telling you now. So wow, so that is your weekend reading. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you and what you're beginning? And if you like my vibe, please consider subscribing to the channel, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.